Hey everyone, it's Jessica Edwards in Wilmington, North Carolina. I want to talk about the way agents work together. I've talked about this a long time ago, I think in the past, just how important agent relationships are and agent reputations are. And, it definitely carries a lot of weight. There are agents who, for the most part, we have, great agents in Wilmington, and everybody works very well together, but there are definitely a certain, handful of folks, I would say, that are known to be very difficult to work with and have very bad reputations. And it definitely hurts the sellers, when the agent has that relationship, because obviously the buyer's agents are not inclined to want to work with those agents. And it can be a real detriment to the seller as far as negotiating on their behalf and things. But I think the bigger thing is that's come up for me recently a couple of times is sort of standards of practice in the way that agents do business. And so just the way things are, and with technology and with the way that, real estate transactions have changed over the last several years, really, we've become almost paperless in a sense. A lot of times in transactions, we're able to do things virtually paperless, and it makes everything easier for our clients, for the agents. It's just a smoother, more seamless process for everyone involved. But every once in a while, you will certainly have an agent that maybe doesn't understand how things work in today's world of real estate, or is still practicing real estate the way they did 20 years ago. And I don't mean this negatively at all, saying or suggesting that anybody that's been in the business that long is that way. I don't think that is it at all. I mean, there's people that have been in the business for 5 or 6 years or less time than me that haven't adapted to the changes in the industry, into best practices, and how to, better serve your clients. And I think that's something really important to look at when you're looking at real estate agents, is how they work and how they operate. How are they able to, provide information to you? How are they providing information to you and sending information to you and communicating with you? Because that's how they're also communicating with the other agents. And if it's difficult for you to communicate with them, or there's not multiple ways to get a hold of that agent, then, it could hurt your negotiation, honestly, because that agent is negotiating on your behalf. So I just think it's really important for real estate agents to stay up to date with, the best ways of doing things. And I'm not saying that the latest and greatest technology or whatever is always the best way of doing something, but it's definitely important to sort of stay on top of that and make sure that, we are practicing real estate, in the way that the majority of other agents are, because you don't want to be out there on your own doing something that nobody else is, or still doing something that no one has done for many, many, many years. It makes for a very difficult transaction, and I believe it ultimately can hurt your clients that you're representing. So anyways, just my thoughts. If you have any questions or comments, or you disagree, please feel free to email me at jessicaedwards@seacoastrealty.com. And of course, you can always check us out at thecarolinasfinest.com. Thanks for listening. Have a wonderful day.